This is a tutorial on how to complete a reconciliation of two sources of data using VBA. So we have the two amount columns here. Then we have all of the supporting columns as well. A through C will support the list 1, and this will support list 2. So now if we go to Developer, Macros, you can look at what the macro is actually doing. So we have a do while loop that will start at row 2 and continue as long as both amount columns are not blank. If one is blank and the other is not blank, it'll still continue. If both of them have values, it'll still continue. Once they're both blank, it will stop. Now we have an if statement that looks at whether column F is greater than column C. If column F is greater than column C, we want to move the greater numbers down. So we're going to take the data from columns D to F and shift it down one row. That way, because it's greater than column C, we need to check further greater numbers to make sure that there could be a possible match. But if column C is greater than column F, then we need to insert a row for columns A through C. This will move all of the supplementary data, in addition to the amount, down one row. So once the loop stops, we also want to have another column that will be able to update for the variances. But because column C could be greater than column F, or column F could be greater than column C, we're going to take the last row of both columns C and F, and then we're going to use RC1 formula to figure out what the variance is. So in this case, we have we're going to start on column G and move four columns back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're also going to move 1 back. So now we're taking amount minus amount 2 to get the variance. And then we're also going to do the same thing, except we're going to continue to when column F is column F's last row versus column C's last row. So now we're going to run it. Now all of the numbers have been properly allocated based on matches and non-matches, and that's how you can do a reconciliation using VBA instead of doing the process manually.